All right, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai by Shem Harakakadash Mama. Double honors to the elders apostles, Jim Message Shalom to Akim and Archon Christian True Sincerity. All right. I'm coming at you with a quick little hit, man. Cause I was basically on Clubhouse, this new app for iOS and for Apple, and it was this Christian named Dr. Julio, right? So they was talking, and he went into a scripture, speaking on the translation from Aramaic that they translated, that they put in the scripture, and the brothers was basically trying to trying to tell Dr. Julio that I believe was a Jake. I didn't really look at his page. Whoever he was, saying that the Lord spoke Aramaic, but the scriptures clearly said that the Lord sprouted out of the tribe of Judah, man. He was a Hebrew out of the tribe of Judah, man. And he was basically trying to say that at that time they was basically, I'm trying to say it word for word because I don't want to mess up what he was saying, or I'm trying to say the wrong thing, but he was basically trying to say that the translation that they had inside the scripture is what the Lord actually said. But no, it was translated, and that's what the brothers was trying to say. And when the brothers was explaining it to him, he basically left. All right, Dr. Julio left. All right, he left the chat because he didn't want to hear the truth, showing him that he got mad, man. He couldn't take correction. He couldn't take that he was wrong, and he was trying to spread that false bullshit in the ears of our people. All right, but he couldn't. All right, this is the book of John 4:22. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews, man. All right, and salvation is of the Jews, man. Because the Lord didn't say that, man. All right. I forgot what scripture he said, but he was saying that the Lord spoke Aramaic. All right. It was just some BS, man. The dude was going off. All right. And it's crazy, and the brothers was trying to debunk it. Basically trying to debunk what the brother, what he said, whoever the guy was, trying to debunk what the brother said, what the man said, and he left in the midst of it, showing that he was mad, man. He was too proud to even take correction. All right, but if you, that's crazy, because that showed that he didn't want to get corrected, man. He couldn't take the heat. All right. Let me go ahead. This is the book of John 17, verse 9. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. And all mine are thine, and thine are mine. And I am glorified in them. All right, he's glorified in us, man. His sheep, his saints. All right, the ones that's calling on his true name in sincerity and truth. And that guy, Dr. Julio, whatever the hell he's a doctor in, because it's not the scriptures. All right. He basically got cut, man. Not knowing the scriptures, he ignorantly tried to prove the men of the Lord wrong, which you could not, man. It was impossible. It's impossible, man. Through sincerity and truth, we know the scriptures. All right, and he gonna continue to try to spread that false bullshit in the ears of our people. All right, he's crying wolf, man. He's gonna be the first person to cry wolf in that day. It says, verse 11, and now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world, and I come to thee, Holy Father, keep through thine own name those whom thou hast given me, and that they be one as we are. All right, as we are, man, because we're one in Yahweh Shai with the same mind, speaking the same doctrine, man. All right, trying to see that what they translated in the scriptures is what the Lord said. And I'm gonna make a lesson on that scripture too, because the brother who's speaking on the topic, all right, he cut Dr. Julio, man. You know, he basically cut Dr. Julio. You know, because he didn't want to hear correction. He didn't want to hear what the men of the Lord had to say. All right. Basically trying to debunk the brothers. You know, trying to debunk the brothers, but ended up getting cut. All right, this is the book of 1 Corinthians 14, verse 33. I'm gonna start at 32. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets, but for Yahweh is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the churches of the saints, man. All right, the Lord is not the author of confusion. All right, the Lord set up his men to teach the truth. And what Dr. Julio was trying to say was not the truth. All right, he was trying to spread a lie. All right, a lie. And he was so stuck on that lie that he couldn't even begin to fathom what the brothers was trying to say to him, man. Trying to get it through his thick ass skull that he was wrong. All right. Trying to get him to understand, like, yo, that's not what that meant. That is a translation. All right. You know. Trying to make himself on that hot seat. He's too proud, man. He got his chest poking out. He couldn't take correction, man. But that's just so how these Christians do, man. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear the truth. They're so stuck on the lie, they don't want to hear the truth, man. The brother broke it down to everything, man. Had the concordances, man. You know, the Greek. He had the Aramaic, had the Hebrew, had all that. Broke it down, man, piece by piece. And in the midst of that, he left. That's what these Christians are done, man. What the Apostle Taharis always say, these wacky-tacky Christians, man, they're done for, man. They don't want to hear the truth. They're so stuck on the lie, they feel like that lie that they so selfishly and so ignorantly believe, man. They believe that that's the truth, and it's not the truth, man. And most of our people believe in that bullshit, man. This is the book of Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. And that's what the Lord did, man. He's giving you over to that false bullshit that this white man been Esau been pushing. So the so-called white man been pushing Esau. All right. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get us to go off and sin against our power and just feed us lies and bullshit. And you get what I'm saying? They don't want to let go of that message. They don't want to turn it to new bottles, man. All right? They don't want to hear the truth. This is the truth, man. And they don't want to hear it. You know, they rather cling into that vomit that they selfishly believe, man. That's not the truth, man. The Lord said through sincerity and truth. It said prove all things. Matter of fact, it said prove all things. All right. Ephesians 5:13. But all things that are Salaki, wrong one. Oh, man. 1 Thessalonians 5:20. 21. All right. Prove all things. Hold fast that which is good. The Lord said, prove all things. Hold fast which is good, man. This truth. We hold this truth dearly, man. This is the good. This is good, man. And we must defend it. We are defenders of the truth, man. Because whoever's not for the truth is against the truth. All right? That's the main focus. You know what I'm saying? We must prove all things, and that guy, Dr. Julio, he didn't prove nothing. Only thing he was trying to say, only thing he was trying to do is trying to say that the brothers was wrong. He didn't want to hear nothing about the translations, and we get the translations, he don't want to hear it. You know? The brothers got the translations, don't want to hear it, then boom, he leaves. He make another room, the Israelites debunk or something like that, man. That shows they are done. That same bullshit is not. We can't be fed with that no more, man. This truth is gonna outweigh all that. Doesn't matter what that feel good message do, man. We don't want to hear that. We want to hear the truth. All right. It say harder. Hold on. All right. It say hard against their faces, man. It's a scripture in Isaiah. It said it makes our face hard against their face, man. You know, we're not going. The Lord said He not. All right, I want to get that scripture, but I'm gonna get it in the next lesson. But yeah, man. But that's it for this lesson, man. I hope it was edifying and shalom.